Hi guys, my name is Ivan Temelkov, CEO of Razor Sharp Digital, a human marketing agency that helps companies become more human through omni-channel digital advertising initiatives, emotional engagement, and creating better experiences. This is another daily business tip. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, let me give you a little bit of a setup. These videos are quick tips and insights intended to help you thrive, grow, and excel your business further in today's competitive and saturated digital marketplace. With that being said, today I want to talk about something that's extremely important: empathy. Why is empathy so critical in modern business? The definition of empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of one another. That is the definition of what empathy is. If you Google that, that is exactly what you're going to get. Why is this so important in business? There's 4 reasons why. There are 4 emotions that we as human beings invoke when we purchase. There are 4 emotions, and we buy based on these 4 emotions. Those are happiness, sadness, fear, surprise, anger, and disgust. Why are they so important? Let's break them down. Why is it that we buy products and services? Why do we buy those? We buy them because it gives us a sense of happiness. That's right. We all have a need. We have a problem. Typically when we have a problem, we try to satisfy that problem to give us some kind of level of satisfaction. And when you buy a product, whether it's at the grocery store, or you're buying a piece of technology, or you're buying a new smartphone, for instance, then that makes you happy. That gives you a sense of satisfaction. That gives you a sense of relief. So that invokes that first emotion, that is happiness. And by having happiness, we have a better sense of fulfillment as human beings. And that is applicable, happiness is applicable to the way that we purchase services in the same fashion. Now, I kind of talked about sadness a little bit. When we're sad, we typically have a need or we have a problem, and therefore we're striving to find happiness. And so that's the second emotion, sadness. In order to find happiness, which is the first emotion, is we try to satisfy sadness with some kind of fulfillment. So whether it's we buy a product or we purchase a service, something that's going to satisfy our need and help alleviate that level of sadness. Now, the third emotion is fear and surprise. Now, these are very intricate and they're kind of polar opposites, because fear can be applicable to business when we are sensing that something is coming, when we're trying to avoid failure specifically. That can put us in a state of fear. And in order to alleviate that fear and find happiness, we either purchase a product or a service to help alleviate that state of fear. Now, that's where surprise on the other side of the spectrum comes in, because with surprise, we have a sense of happiness. So that's kind of how fear and surprise works in conjunction. And then the fourth emotion that we have as human beings is anger and disgust. We typically get angry when something doesn't go our way. In business specifically, if something is not working, if we've lost a client, for instance, or if a piece of product or a piece of technology that we utilize with our day-to-day initiatives tends to malfunction, then that creates a state of anger and maybe a state of disgust, depending on that case-by-case scenario. So why is anger so important in business? When we get angry, we tend to find or seek for an instant gratification that's gonna give us a sense of satisfaction. So when we're angry, for instance, you have lost a client and now you're trying to replenish and you're trying to find a new client so you can replenish and supplement that cash flow that you have lost, that recurring revenue. Now, one of the things that you might do is hire a lead generation service, right, to help you alleviate that state of anger, to where you can replenish that cash flow stream that you have lost. Guys, the 4 emotions that we talked about are 1, happiness, 2, sadness, 3, fear and surprise, and number 4 is anger and disgust. I want to know what you guys think about these daily business tips. Are you finding some value in these videos? If so, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Feel free to share your thoughts and comments. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for future videos that can be delivered directly to your inbox. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Be kind to each other. Look out after each other. Take care. Bye-bye.